My mom, she grew up in a separated household. She had 4 siblings. So 2 of them went with the mom and 2 of them went with the dad. She never really had like a normal childhood. I think her mentality having her family was that she wanted the exact opposite. Like she wanted her family to be together. She wanted us all to be close. She wanted literally everything that she didn't have. When we grew up, we would go on the same family vacations every year. My best childhood memories are going to Hawaii. It was just a really great childhood, and that's what I want for my family. As I've gotten older and as I've had my own kids, I want that more than anything. I want us all to be close. There's nothing more important than family. My dad, he's a financial advisor, and he, started out with his business when he was really young. He just worked really hard. He wanted to leave a legacy, and he set us up really well, and it's all because of his hard work. Nestor is a fireman. I absolutely love the fact that he's a fireman, but I want him home. Like, I want him home with us. I want him to be with his children and experience their childhood and just go to their games and all these things. And I mean, firemen are gone, and that's kind of the one little downfall, is that when he leaves, he's gone. He's kind of always had a little bit of a rough back, but while he was at work, he kind of it just collapsed on him. He got to stay home for a while, and I was definitely obviously not happy that his back was hurt, but I was really happy that he got to be home with us, and I was just excited that he was gonna be home for a good chunk of time. I really didn't know how long he was gonna be off for, but I was just like soaking it every minute with him. I'm like, okay, let's just be a family and hang out, and it was fun. I mean, we like tag teamed, we had dinners together every night, we swam, and we just relaxed. Like, it was a really good moment in my life, I feel like. He was off for 3 full months, and I was getting used to having him home. He went to his last follow-up appointment, and he's like, I'm not gonna be going back. There's no way, my back still hurts. And I'm like, okay. And he called me afterwards, and he goes, they put me back. And my heart just like sunk. I'm like, this is a joke. No way. I was not mentally prepared. I wanted him home. So I was a little bit bummed for sure. Because I was not ready. I was not ready to have him gone. I wanted to help with our family's future. I really wanted my kids to have the life that I had as a child. A 9 to 5, yes, it could help with the bills, but then it takes away from all the other things that I want. I want to be with my family. I had a friend, and I just was blown away. I was like, how is she making so much money just staying at home? She had so many kids, and she was homeschooling. And I went, this is exactly what I need. And I'm like, okay, if she can do it, I can do it. I just jumped in. I said, I'm gonna just give it a shot. What's the worst that can happen? I was doing well, I was ranking up, but then I kind of hit a wall, I guess, a plateau, and it was a struggle. I needed something to work. I needed this business to work. I was reading books on self-development, and I was growing, and I would read and go, oh my gosh, that's so good. It would make me feel good. And I go, I'm gonna start making these and maybe encourage other people that are doing what I'm doing to not quit, never give up, to grow themselves, or just kind of to motivate them. I just wanted an avenue to really encourage others to dream big, because it was exactly all the things that I was going through anyways. I was trying my best to, generate that income for my family. But once again, I hit that wall, and I was definitely discouraged. And I remember looking back on those videos one time, and I was actually laying in bed that night, and I started watching one. I'm like, I needed to hear that again. And then I watched another one. I went, I needed to hear that too. And I watched a handful of them just because they're like 1 or 2 minutes. And by the end, I was like, I needed a reminder on all of these different areas to stay consistent, to be persistent, to not give up, to never quit. And I'm like, okay, I am gonna figure this out. I really had to remember my why. I had to remember why I was doing this, and it was for my family, and I had to keep going back to that. I wanted to leave a legacy just like my family had left for my brother and me. So I ended up stumbling upon another company, and I actually struggled with leaving my previous company for this one. There's things that are placed in our past that are stepping stones, and I really truly believe that sometimes you have to let go of the good to obtain the great, and that's exactly what this was. I had to let go of that good. Lo and behold, just a handful of months later, it has been such a whirlwind. We have so many amazing girls that are doing this business now with me. I personally think we have the best team. We have the fastest growing team in California, and we just have awesome, amazing girls. Monat has definitely got us a step closer to financial freedom, time freedom, flexibility to do what we want when we want, and to live our lives the way we want. Just that little short 3-month window when my husband was home and his back was hurt, that's the life that I want. I want us together, and I think that Monat is definitely doing that for us. This could happen for anyone. I'm Brittany Rose. If you are ready to dream big with me, I encourage you, go to my website to learn more about an opportunity that could potentially change your life.